Hello, my dear English learners. Before we begin today's story, I want to share something with you. I upload new story videos to our channel every day for you to learn and grow. Don't forget to support me so I can continue doing this. You can help me reach more people by subscribing, liking my videos and commenting. Please don't forget to do these things. Now, let's begin today's fascinating story about one of the most innovative entrepreneurs of our time. Hello again, my wonderful learners. Welcome to today's storytelling classroom. Let me ask you something. What do electric cars, rockets to Mars, and online payments have in common? They were all revolutionized by the same person, Elon Musk. Today, I want to tell you the incredible story of a boy from South Africa who dreamed of changing the world. A boy who was bullied at school, who read science fiction books, and who believed that humans should become a multi-planet species. This is a story about ambition, innovation, and taking enormous risks. It's about failing, learning, and trying again. It's about someone who started several companies, lost almost everything, and then built them back into billion-dollar businesses. And while I tell you this story, you'll learn powerful English words about business, technology, innovation, and entrepreneurship. If you enjoy learning English through stories of innovation and business, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can learn more English with stories with us. Are you ready? Let's travel to South Africa in 1971.
Part 1. A boy who read too much. Our story begins in Pretoria, South Africa on June 28, 1971. A baby boy was born to May and Errol Musk. They named him Elon Reeve Musk. Pretoria is a city in South Africa. South Africa is a country at the southern tip of Africa. Say Pretoria. Elon's mother, May Musk, was a model and dietitian from Canada. His father, Errol Musk, was an engineer. Elon had a younger brother, Kimball, and a younger sister, Tosca. An engineer is someone who designs and builds things like machines, buildings, bridges, or technology. Engineers use math and science. Say, engineer. Young Elon was different from other children. While other kids played outside, Elon read books. Lots of books. In fact, he read so much that he would read 10 hours every single day. Different means not the same as others. Elon was different because he loved reading more than playing. Being different can be difficult, but it can also be special. Say, different. His favorite books were science fiction stories about space, technology, and the future. He read books by Isaac Asimov and Robert Heinlein. These stories filled his mind with big ideas about rockets, computers, and exploring other planets. But being different was not easy for young Elon. At school, he was bullied badly. To bully means to hurt someone or be mean to them, usually someone smaller or weaker. Unfortunately, Elon was bullied at school because he was quiet and loved books. Bullying is never okay. Say bullying. The other boys made fun of him because he was small, quiet, and more interested in computers than in sports. One time, a group of boys even pushed him down the stairs. It was a very difficult childhood. When Elon was 10 years old, something amazing happened. His father brought home a computer, one of the first personal computers available in South Africa. Computer. In the 1980s, computers were very new. Most families didn't have them. Today, we all use computers, smartphones, and tablets. But back then, computers were rare and special. Say, computer. The computer came with a manual, a thick book of instructions. Most people would spend months learning from this manual. But Elon? He read the entire manual in 3 days. Then he taught himself how to write computer programs. A program is a set of instructions that tells a computer what to do. Writing programs is called coding or programming. Say program. By age 12, Elon had created his own video game called Blaster. He sold it to a computer magazine for $500. This was his first business success. But Elon dreamed of more. He looked at South Africa and thought, "This country is too small for my dreams." He decided he wanted to move to America, the land of opportunity and technology. Opportunity means a chance to do something good, a possibility for success. America represented opportunity to young Elon. Learning English is an opportunity for you. Say, opportunity.
Part 2. The Journey to America. When Elon was 17 years old, he made a bold decision. He left South Africa and moved to Canada. Bold. Bold. Bold means brave and daring, willing to take risks. Leaving your home country at 17 is very bold. Say bold. Why Canada? Because his mother was born in Canada, so it was easier to get permission to live there. And from Canada, it would be easier to eventually move to the United States. Life in Canada was not easy. Elon had very little money. He stayed with relatives, worked odd jobs, and studied hard. He did whatever work he could find to survive. Odd jobs. Odd jobs. Odd jobs means small, temporary jobs. Maybe cleaning, helping on a farm, doing manual work. When you need money, you take odd jobs. Say odd jobs. After 2 years in Canada, Elon got accepted to Queen's University in Ontario. But his real goal was to study in the United States. In 1992, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania. Transferred. To transfer means to move from one place to another. Elon transferred from a Canadian university to an American university. Say, transferred. At the University of Pennsylvania, Elon studied two subjects, physics and economics. Physics taught him how things work in the universe. Economics taught him how money and business work. After graduating in 1995, Elon had another bold plan. He was accepted to Stanford University in California to study for a PhD in physics, a very high degree. PhD. A PhD is the highest university degree, a doctorate. It usually takes 5 to 7 years to complete. PhD students do research and become experts. Say PhD. But here's the surprising part. Elon left Stanford after only 2 days. This story is getting exciting. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to keep learning English with us. Why did he quit? Because it was 1995 and the internet was just beginning. Elon saw an incredible opportunity. He thought, I can study physics later. Right now, I need to start an internet company before this opportunity passes. This decision changed everything.
Part 3. The First Companies. In 1995, Elon and his brother Kimball started their first company together. They called it Zip2. Company. Company. A company is a business organization that sells products or services. Starting a company is called entrepreneurship. Say, company. Zip2 was like an early version of Google Maps. It helped newspapers put maps and business directories on their websites. Remember, in 1995, the internet was very new. Most businesses didn't even have websites. Starting Zip2 was extremely difficult. Elon and Kimball were so poor that they couldn't afford an apartment and an office. So they rented only an office, and they slept on the floor of the office at night. Afford. Afford. To afford means to have enough money to buy something. If you cannot afford something, it means it's too expensive for you. The brothers couldn't afford 2 places to live. Say, afford. Elon worked constantly, coding during the day, testing the website at night, sleeping on the office floor. This was his life for years. But the hard work paid off. In 1999, a big company called Compaq bought Zip2 for $307 million. Elon's share was $22 million. He was 28 years old, and his share of the money was $22 million. Paid off. Paid off. This phrase means your hard work gave you good results. You got a reward for your effort. All his hard work paid off when the company sold. Your English study will pay off too. Say paid off. Most people would take $22 million and relax, but not Elon. He immediately started another company called X.com. X.com was an online bank, a place where people could send and receive money through the internet. This was a revolutionary idea in 1999. Revolutionary. Rev-o-lu-shun-ary. Revolutionary means completely new and different, changing everything. The iPhone was revolutionary. Online banking was revolutionary. Say revolutionary. 1 year later, X.com merged with another company called Confinity. Together they created something you probably know, PayPal. Merged. Merged. To merge means two things come together to become one. When two companies merge, they become one bigger company. Say merged. PayPal allowed people to send money to each other using only email addresses. Today, millions of people use PayPal, but in 2000, it was a brand new idea. In 2002, a huge company called eBay bought PayPal for $1.5 billion. Elon's share was $180 million. Now Elon was rich. He was 31 years old. He could retire and live comfortably forever. But instead, he did something crazy. He took his money and started not one, but 3 new companies. And all 3 were in industries where most new companies fail.
Part 4. SpaceX, Rockets and Dreams. In 2002, Elon started a company called SpaceX, Space Exploration Technologies. Space. Space. Space is the area beyond Earth where planets, stars and galaxies exist. Space exploration means traveling to space to learn and discover. Say, space exploration. Elon's goal was incredible. He wanted to build rockets that could travel to Mars and eventually help humans live on Mars. Rocket. Rocket. A rocket is a vehicle that travels into space. Rockets are very powerful machines that can escape Earth's gravity. Say, rocket. Everyone thought he was crazy. Building rockets is extremely expensive and extremely difficult. Even governments struggle to build good rockets. How could one person do it? But Elon had a vision. He believed that humanity needed to become a multiplanetary species, meaning humans should live on more than one planet. If something terrible happened to Earth, humans on Mars would survive. Vision. Vision. A vision is a clear idea of the future, a big dream of what could be possible. Great leaders have vision. Say, vision. SpaceX's early years were terrible. The first 3 rockets they built all exploded or crashed. Each failure cost millions of dollars. By 2008, Elon had spent almost all his money. He was nearly broke. Broke. Broke means having no money. When you spend all your money and have nothing left, you are broke. Say, broke. Then, in September 2008, SpaceX launched its 4th rocket. If this rocket failed, the company would die. Elon would lose everything. The rocket launched and it worked. It reached space successfully. NASA, the American Space Agency, was so impressed that they gave SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract to deliver supplies to the International Space Station. Contract. Contract. A contract is an official agreement to do work for money. SpaceX got a contract from NASA to launch rockets. Say, contract. Today, SpaceX is the most successful private space company in the world. Their rockets can land back on Earth and be reused, something that seemed impossible before.
Part 5. Tesla. Electric car revolution. While building SpaceX, Elon also became involved with the small car company called Tesla Motors. Electric car. An electric car runs on electricity, not gasoline. You charge it like a phone, not fill it with fuel. Electric cars are better for the environment. Say, electric car. In 2004, 2 engineers had started Tesla to build electric sports cars. Elon invested money in the company and eventually became CEO, the chief executive officer, the person who runs the company. CEO. CEO. CEO stands for Chief Executive Officer. The CEO is the top person in a company who makes the biggest decisions. Say, CEO. Like SpaceX, Tesla almost died many times. Building cars is incredibly expensive. Traditional car companies laughed at Tesla. Electric cars are toys, they said. They'll never work. From 2008 to 2009, Tesla was losing money every month. At the same time, SpaceX was also struggling. Elon was running 2 companies that were both failing. He had to make a terrible choice: save SpaceX or save Tesla. He decided to split his remaining money between both companies and fight to save them both. Struggling. Strug-ling. To struggle means to fight hard against difficulties, to try to survive when things are very difficult. Both companies were struggling. Say, struggling. The risk paid off. Tesla released their first successful car, the Model S, in 2012. It was beautiful, fast, and could drive over 200 miles on one charge. Car magazines called it the best car of the year. Today, Tesla is worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Their cars are everywhere, and they proved that electric cars are the future. Worth. Worth means the value of something. If a company is worth $1 billion, that's its total value. Say, worth. Part 6. More Dreams and Challenges. Elon didn't stop there. He also created the Boring Company to build underground tunnels to reduce traffic, created Neuralink to connect human brains to computers, bought Twitter, now called X, in 2022, though this has been controversial. 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 Controversial means many people disagree about it. Some people think it's good, others think it's bad. Many of Elon's decisions are controversial. Say, controversial. Today, Elon Musk is one of the richest people in the world, but he also works extremely long hours, faces constant criticism, and has made mistakes along the way. He's not perfect, he's human.
Let me tell you this incredible story one more time, in simple words. Elon Musk was born in South Africa in 1971. As a child, he loved reading and computers, but was bullied at school. At 17, he left South Africa, first moving to Canada, then to the United States to study. In 1995, he dropped out of Stanford after 2 days to start his first company, Zip2, which sold for $307 million. He then created X.com, which became PayPal and sold for $1.5 billion. Instead of retiring, Elon used his money to start SpaceX, to build rockets and go to Mars, and invest in Tesla to make electric cars. Both companies almost failed multiple times. By 2008, he was nearly broke. But he kept fighting. Today, SpaceX is the world's leading private space company, and Tesla is the world's most valuable car company. Elon has also created other companies and continues to work on ambitious projects. His story shows that innovation requires vision, risk-taking, and the ability to keep going even when you fail. Key vocabulary from today's story. Engineer. Someone who designs and builds things using science. Bullied. Hurt or treated badly by others.
opportunity, a chance for success. Bold, brave and willing to take risks. Odd jobs, small temporary jobs. Company, a business organization. Afford, to have enough money to buy something. Paid off, hard work gave good results. Revolutionary, completely new and different. Vision, a clear idea of the future. Broke, having no money. Struggling, fighting against difficulties. Worth, the value of something. Controversial, causing disagreement. Simple comprehension questions. Where was Elon Musk born? What was his first company called? Name 2 companies Elon Musk created or leads today. What does SpaceX do? What makes Tesla different from other car companies? What nearly happened to SpaceX and Tesla in 2008?
A message for you. Dear English learners, Elon Musk's story teaches us several important lessons. 1. Vision matters. Elon had big dreams: Mars colonies, electric cars, sustainable energy. Having a clear vision of what you want helps guide your decisions. What's your vision for your English ability? 2. Failure is part of success. SpaceX's first 3 rockets failed. Tesla almost went bankrupt multiple times, but Elon kept trying. When you make English mistakes, remember, mistakes are part of learning. 3. Take calculated risks. Elon took big risks, but they were calculated. He studied, planned, and worked hard. Taking smart risks is different from being reckless. 4. Keep learning. Elon taught himself rocket science by reading books. He constantly learns new things. You're doing the same by watching English videos. 5. Balance is important. Some people criticize Elon for working too much and expecting others to do the same. Remember, success is important, but so is health, family, and balance. You don't need to work 100 hours a week to be successful. You don't need to start a rocket company. But you can learn consistently, like watching this video, set clear goals for your English, keep trying even when it's difficult. Be patient with your progress. Every new English word you learn is like building a small piece of a rocket. Each piece seems small, but together they can take you anywhere you want to go. Final call to action. If this story of innovation and entrepreneurship inspired you and helped you learn English, please like this video, comment below about which part of the story you found most interesting, and subscribe for more inspiring English stories. Remember, you are capable of amazing things. Keep learning, keep growing, keep reaching for your dreams. Thank you for joining me on this journey through innovation and ambition. See you in our next storytelling adventure.